Mm. Mm. Oh, yes, I'm eating. What am I eating? I'm eating some shrimp fried rice. And baby, it is good. What? Rice is a carb? What are you talking about? Now I can imagine some little kids say, "Ooh, I'm gonna go tell Mister you eating carbs." Well, make sure your little bug-eyed self tell him that I'm eating shrimp fried cauli rice. It's not so bad. Now you go tell something, tell that. Do you want to know how to make it? Do you want to know what I eat in a day to lose weight?
I'm Flabulous, too fabulous. I'm saving lives while saving mine. Smooches.
Welcome back, Flab to Fabs. You want to know what I eat in a day? Well, the thing about that is outside of how I lose weight, most people ask me, what can we eat? What do you eat? So, like I said in another video, I researched keto for 8 months to a year. And in that time, I was going over different things and I was trying different little recipes. And because the thing is, if I'm going to change my lifestyle and change my way of eating, I got to know if what I'm eating is going to be good to me and if it's going to be good to me. Because if it's not going to be good, I mean, what's the chances of you keeping up with it? You'll be right back in the fast food joint, or you'll be right back to eating out again because the food didn't taste good. So therefore, I am going to do this entire video on basically breaking down what I eat in a day. Now, I already told you, as you already know, I don't eat 3 meals a day anymore, but I'm going to give you 3 meals a day. And I'll get to that later on. First, this is what I want you to do. There's an app called Carb Manager. Now, Carb Manager is going to be a lifesaver. I'm working on a video about Carb Manager and how it's good to help you figure out what foods to eat, because you key your foods in. It tells you how many carbs. You key your goal in, how much weight you want to lose, and then what type of diet you on, and then it'll tell you all the stats and the macros about that. And so then therefore you know when you're meeting your goals, when you're going over, and when you're foods you're not supposed to eat. So like I said, check that video out, and I'm working on it. And so here we go. Now, when you first start keto, because as you know, I am on intermittent fasting with keto, and sometimes that comes out to be OMAD. OMAD is 1 meal a day. Now, when you are first starting out, I will not recommend that you do intermittent fasting or OMAD, because you're going to be so mad, because it's just not logical for you to do it. Okay, trust me on this one. Stick to your 3 meals when you're first starting out, because that way you're trying to figure out what can I eat, what can I not eat, what kind of oils to put on this food, and what. It's crazy because you're already getting used to, oh, I'm changing my lifestyle. So I don't want you to go crazy trying to figure out what I'm going to eat in this 1 meal. Because as you continue to eat, your body is going to fat adapt. And when your body fat adapts, what it does is it does not get hungry as often, which that is amazing. Okay. And so another thing is, I don't always do intermittent fasting every single day. There are some days where I might eat 2 meals a day. And then there are some days that I do OMAD. And then, I might fluctuate. Some days I might eat in the morning. I might eat breakfast. I normally do that on Saturdays, where I eat a breakfast. And sometimes I might eat again that afternoon. Sometimes I don't. It just depends on what I ate for breakfast and if I'm hungry. Okay, so here's a breakdown. Now, this is based on a 3 meal a day. Now, for breakfast, what I eat, or what I did eat for breakfast, was I would get a meat, which was normally for me is going to be turkey sausage or turkey bacon. I really liked more of the turkey sausage. And the reason I chose turkey is because I just don't eat beef or pork. And so I would get the turkey sausage. I would have scrambled eggs and cheese. Sometimes I would put tomatoes in them, and then I would have avocados. And I know when you heard me say cheese, some of you, if you are a cheese fiend like me, you probably was like, you can have cheese? Oh, I won. I hit the jackpot. Yes, I thought I hit the jackpot when I could eat cheese. I was like, what? Baby, that keto is all right in my book. Because I can have cheese. I mean, I like cheese so much, my nickname was Cheese. But anyway, so that's your typical breakfast. Get your meat, get eggs and avocado. Or you can turn that into an omelet. Or you can turn that into whatever you want to eat it. You can even find a recipe for keto pancakes. You can find a recipe for the chaffles. Well, chaffles is basically a cheese waffle. and they sell the cute little mini chaffle maker online. This is so cute. I haven't gotten one yet because I'm trying to back off of so much cheese because, you know, I love cheese. I love cheese. What, you don't love cheese? What's wrong with you? But anyway, that's your typical breakfast. And the reason that I put an avocado in there, remember the other video I talked about 70% fat, 25% protein, and 5% carb. That avocado is your friend. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. It is your friend. So, get you a meat. I would have a turkey sausage, 2 scrambled eggs with cheese, and you can dress these eggs up. I mean, hey, I have done a scrambled omelet. That's the only thing I can come up with to call it. I did a scrambled omelet where I had bell pepper, onion, tomatoes. What else did I have in it? I had spinach, mushrooms, and I just sauteed the vegetables, and then I put the egg in there and I scrambled all of it. And then I topped it with a turkey sausage and avocado. I'll post the recipe in the description box for that as well. Or excuse me. Or you can just go to my page on Instagram where I actually posted. Well, I posted a video. I didn't post a video. I posted a pic, but I'm gonna post a pic here too. Okay, so you all will feel special because I appreciate you for coming over to YouTube. And so I'm going to put all the stuff in the description box. Okay. All right. Now lunch. I'm going to give a disclaimer. When I was eating the 3 meals a day and when I first started out on keto, I ate the same thing for lunch that I did for dinner. Why? Because I was not about to be doing all that cooking and I hadn't fat adapted, so I was hungry. And when I get home, the last thing I want to do is go in there and cook something because I'm hungry. I've been working all day and I've only had lunch and breakfast, but I've had lunch and it's more than likely worn off by the time I got home. So I would just multiply the amount that I was going to make, and then I would have enough for lunch and dinner. I'm the type of person, I don't have to have all that variety in my food. As long as it tastes good and tastes good. And therefore I will be happy. And then also I'm the type of person, I can eat breakfast foods at night and I will just as fine. But let me give you a sample meal. This is going to be for your lunch. You can have a boiled egg, and actually I just had this the other day. I had a boiled egg. I had 2 boiled eggs, a can of tuna drained, and that tuna was in water, and I had an avocado. I sliced an avocado up, and I ate it, and I had cucumber slices instead of crackers. I had cucumber slices, and I just ate it, and I was full, okay? And that's the good thing about it is it fills you up. And I did have that just the other day. I had that this week, probably Monday. That was my lunch. And I knew I wasn't No, it was Tuesday because I knew I wasn't coming home. No, it was Monday. Whatever day it was. Because I will have this debate with myself. Me and me has a debate quite often. But anyway. However, I did have that. And so therefore, you can eat that for lunch. Then for your dinner, or you can put all of that on top of a salad. Put it on top of salad greens and cut you up an onion if you like onion. Then get you some salad dressing, or you can drizzle some coconut oil that is like melted, of course. Drizzle that over it, or some olive oil and a little vinegar, and put that on that salad, and babe, hey, you are going to be doing good. Oh, and let me back up, because I forgot to add something. Okay. Even with my breakfast, and the salad is what made me think about it, I like to add something called chia seeds. Chia seeds are these tiny little seeds that are very high in fiber. Now, the reason that I like to add them to my meals, but I only add them raw to my meals, because I'll cook my food and then I might sprinkle it on top of it and then eat it that way. Like especially with my scrambled eggs, with that scrambled eggs, avocado, and meat, I would cook everything, have it ready to go. Then I will sprinkle 2 tablespoons of chia seeds on top of it. Now, let me tell you what the chia seeds are doing. Now, the chia seeds are very high in fiber. Now, on keto, you are trying to eat the least amount of carbs, and we're not going to call it just carbs, we're going to call it net carbs. The reason we call it net carbs is because you take your total amount of carbohydrates and you subtract the amount of fiber that's in it, and that's going to be your net carb. So basically, you can have something that is 10 carbs, but if you got 6 grams of fiber in it, you've only consumed 4 carbs. Isn't that wonderful math? Keto, I like how you do that there. And so, therefore, you count your net carbs. And the chia seeds that I get are from Walmart, and it's the Great Value brand, because I noticed that the Great Value brand opposes another brand that I had been getting. It has 0 carbs, whereas the other ones had 2 carbs because it only had 8 grams of fiber and it had 10 total carbs. So I was like, I'll get the one with the most fiber. I don't know what, maybe they grow close. I don't know what would make it higher in fiber, but hey, we're going to roll with it, okay? And so I would sprinkle that over a salad. I would sprinkle that over my eggs. I would sprinkle that over that cauli rice that I had. Ooh, shrimp fried cauli rice. Now that brings me to dinner. Now for dinner, you can have baked chicken and then roast you some veggies. Like I have mixed together, I've had roasted cauliflower, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts. I would slice the Brussels sprouts in half or in quarters or whatever like that. And then I would take all my vegetables and I would toss them in some oil, coconut oil. And I would toss them in that coconut oil and put a little seasoning on them, stick them in the oven and roast them. They come out. Sometimes they have that little crispiness on them and they taste so good. Mwah, bon appetit. All right. And then that would be a great meal for me, especially when I'm coming home and when I do exercise. I try to exercise before I eat. Reason being, if I'm doing intermittent fasting, see, this is another tidbit. I want y'all to write this stuff down, okay? Now, this is the tidbit. Now, if you're doing intermittent fasting, it is good if you can exercise before you eat. Before you break your fast, run in there, do a quick workout. It can be cardio, weightlifting, whatever. Run in there and do a quick workout, and trust me, you see results extra fast, okay? So, like I said, I will come home. If I already had the meat done, great. But while those veggies are roasting in the oven, I'll go back there and do my 30-minute workout, and I go turn on YouTube and I would click on YouTube, find somebody that I like to work out with, either Tiffany Roth or Kiara Lachey, and I would get those videos going, and I'll do a video about that too, my working out. I'll let y'all see me work out so that you will know that I actually work out. I don't have any reason to lie. Why y'all gotta grill me so hard? I just be trying to give y'all some information. Y'all just be making me feel bad about myself because I don't exercise every day. Girl, don't feel bad. But anyway, and so that's a recipe: baked chicken and some roasted veggies. Yum. And and also download you a keto cookbook, because I made some keto cornbread. Girl, it made life so good. But anyway, or an alternate meal that you can have is what I showed you at the beginning of this video: shrimp fried cauli rice. Now, what that is I'm going to actually post a video. In this video, I'm going to post where I am actually making it. I'll cut it off sometimes and then I cut it back on and tell you what I've put in it thus far. But when I first started keto, yes, I was following recipes that other people had posted on YouTube, and I will follow them to the T, and then I would make them my own. Now I get to the point where I know what I can mix together, because over time you learn. So I know what I can mix together, what is good, what is not good, and I mix it together, just like my shrimp fried cauli rice that I made tonight. You might want to call it a stir fry, you might want to call it a fajita. Hey, don't judge me. I mixed some stuff together and it was good. And so when it came out the skillet, it was awesome, it was good. And I felt good because it was my own recipe, and it was all the stuff that I like to eat, and I put it in there. And let me give you some advice about this cauli rice. Don't go to the store and buy in these bags, because you're going to pay about $2 to $3 for a small amount, whereas you could get the whole head of cauliflower. Make sure you wash it good. Put it down in some water and then put some vinegar in that water, white vinegar in the water, and let your cauliflower soak. That'll clean it really good. That's how I clean all my vegetables, by the way. And so you can take a grater, just a regular grater, and just grate that cauliflower. You don't need food processors, because y'all, let me tell you like this. Keto is so simple. Keto is so simple and it can be low cost. I'm going to do another video on does keto cost a lot? I'm telling you right now, no, it doesn't. But I'm going to tell you in that video how to keep your costs down. And so get your cauliflower, and then you can shred it. Then therefore you can make you multiple dishes out of that. I reserved me 2 cups of cauliflower, of the grated cauliflower, because I know later this week I'm going to do pizza. And so therefore I'm going to have pizza, and that crust is going to be made out of cauliflower, cheese, and egg. So how simple is that? And then I'm going to have that. And so all the rest of it I used in the dish that I did tonight, which was the shrimp fried cauliflower. And so it's easy, super easy peasy breezy to do the keto lifestyle. So I hope that helped you out a little bit. And don't click off now. Make sure you click like, comment, subscribe, share, and keep watching again and again and again. But like I said, don't click off now, because I'm going to put the video up of where I did the shrimp fried cauli rice, unless you just want me to put it on Instagram and you want to come over there and see. I can keep doing that if I wanted to. But since you all came over here, I'm going to actually post it here. And then therefore, you're going to see it before they do. See, I love y'all. Because, you just hang out with me all the time. But here's the video. And then I'll come back after the video and tell you some more stuff. Okay? And I'm not even going to do the smooches. See, I'm not going to do it now, so I can save it to the end of the video. Okay? So watch this recipe and tell me what you think about this recipe. All right? Coming up from those veggies. That is I lost my thought. That is bell pepper, green onions. Then I have some sweet peppers. I got them from Publix. They were in a bag, and I think they're called sweet peppers. So, this is going to be my version of a shrimp fried cauli rice recipe. Bon appetit. Okay, now I've added those white things right here. They are the cauliflower stalks. So I bit one. It wasn't bitter, so I put it in there. And you know, the part that I didn't grate, because the cauliflower that I'm going to put in here has been grated to make it look like rice. So I've added mushrooms, I've added spinach, and I'm getting ready to add my shrimp. And then I'm going to cook my shrimp for a little bit. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to do my egg first, and I'm going to put my shrimp in there, then I'm going to put the cauliflower in there, because the cauliflower does not have to cook that long. And as you can see, I've put some seasonings on top. I'll have to remember what kind of seasonings I mix, because I have them mixed already in a bowl. But I know it has a ton of garlic powder in it. Garlic powder, not salt, because I'm trying to get rid of high blood pressure. All right. Now I've added my egg and shrimp to the mixture. Yes, look at them scrimps. Got my scrimps. Yes, shrimp. So I added that to the mixture, and the next thing I'm going to do is add the cauli rice, and then a little soy sauce, just a little soy sauce. And I'll be right back. And it's all complete. I'm just going to let it cook for probably another minute. I've stirred the cauliflower in there, and I'm just probably going to let it cook for another minute. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, it looks good, because you don't want it to cook too much longer, because the cauliflower will get mushy, and it doesn't take but like maybe a minute, 2 minutes. Well, I'll say about 2 minutes for it to cook, and this is done. And so I am about to enjoy me some shrimp fried cauli rice. No carbs, baby. Well, low carb. Let's put it like that. All right, then. I will get back at you. Mwah. Smooches. Now that you have made your recipe and you got your plate and I got mine, just look at that. I got mine. You got yours. You got the recipe, and you see how simple it is to eat good, eat quick, because it did not take me long to make that recipe. And I am enjoying this. And while y'all watching me eat, you need to be liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel, because you never know what I'm going to post next. Babe. Smooches. Can't even do it. But it's all right. And I'll see y'all next time.